welcome to the Wrestling Fan at Wrestling Show, you big bunch of beautiful Brian B. Blairs. I'm the big beefy boy, Shaz Beef. And you know, sometimes you look back on wrestling history and wonder, what were they thinking?
What the hell were you thinking?
Because while wrestling can be great, every now and again it just leaves you saying to yourself, what the fuck am I watching? And in late 2002, WWE gave us one of the strangest and uncomfortable stories it's ever graced us with on national television. This is the story of Dawn Marie, Torrie Wilson, and her dad, Al Wilson.
Wilson!
Right, let's set the scene. In 2002, SmackDown was riding high. The roster was stacked, the matches were incredible. This is the whole SmackDown 6 stuff, but yet, in the middle of all that, there was this feud between two divas, as they were called back then, that slowly spiraled into one of the most ridiculous soap opera wrestling ever produced.
Yeah, it was a bit shit.
Torrie Wilson was one of the more popular women in WWE at the time. Blonde, athletic, beloved by fans.
And for many of you guys, a part of your puberty. Like, I've heard that a lot lately. I have one more thing to say.
Dawn Marie, on the other hand, had recently jumped over from EC2. And their rivalry started off, well, simple enough for WWE back then standards. I'm talking bikini contest, lingerie contest, lingerie, and like dated who's the hottest diva farce that WWE loved to push back then.
TV's 2003 Swim Tradition.
There was a ghost!
Now, Torrie won all that stuff by fan vote, leaving Dawn humiliated and hungry for revenge.
And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
But Dawn didn't just want to beat Torrie in a, fucking wrestling match.
R-A-S-S-L-I-N, that's wrestling. R-A-S-S-L-I-N, that's wrestling.
Nah. She wanted to ruin her fucking life.
So what's the plan?
Well, it was to go after Torrie's real-life father, who apparently was legit her actual dad, Al Wilson. Now, what followed was pure EastEnders bullshit.
Oh, shut up!
Week after week, Dawn was shown flirting with Al backstage, sitting on his lap, whispering sweet nothings into his ear. Actually, while I'm recording this, I was like, WWE is so far removed from that. But they kind of repeated it recently enough with Lacey Evans and Ric Flair and Charlotte.
I'm pregnant.
Those motherfuckers. Hi, this is Shane, editing version. I should have said fatherfuckers there. I apologise. Anyway, Torrie was mortified. She was pure mortified. She was begging her dad to just, stop. But Al, bless his little baba heart, was living every 60-year-old man's dream. A beautiful woman paying him attention on national TV. Thank fuck the king was on Raw. He would have been eating that shit up. Before long, Dawn Marie, her and Al were engaged to be married. Torrie was pure disgusted by it, and WWE decided to kind of push the angle even fucking weirder.
You don't say!
Dawn told Torrie that she'd call off the wedding if Torrie spent one night in a hotel room with her.
He is not the only Wilson in your family that I'm interested in.
So at Armageddon 2002, it would be revealed that Dawn would be showing the footage to all of us fans. Now, I have to say, as a young chap that was finding myself back then, I was quite intrigued by the whole thing. Like, to be honest, I didn't really give a shit about Batista and Kane going into Armageddon 2002. So the footage gets revealed. Torrie, visibly uncomfortable. She enters a hotel room. Dawn greeted her into lingerie, into stuff, and started feeding her strawberries, lads. Fucking strawberries.
Nice.
Slowly started undressing Torrie, and what followed was quite infamous. Dawn Marie and Torrie Wilson share a full-on smooch.
Nice.
Nice. It was very awkward. It was kind of exploitative and yet unforgettable. Al was like, fucking stop now. That's my daughter and all that. And thankfully that was the end of that segment. We could all go about our business and watch the much anticipated fight between Batista and Kane.
So much.
Fuck. But if you thought it was the end of the whole angle, oh fucking no.
Fuck it.
We were just getting started. So we turn over into the dawn of the new year. Did you get it? Because her name was Dawn. January 2nd, episode of Schmackdown. Dawn Marie and Al Wilson get married in their fucking cacks. Their underwear, for those of you that aren't Irish. You heard that right. The entire ceremony took place with both of them stripped down to the lingerie and boxers as the crowd just was like, oh, what the fuck am I watching? I've had these moments where like either my parents or someone walks in when you're watching wrestling and it's like, I can't defend that. I can't I would have preferred to be watching fucking something dirty than the shame of this. Fucking Vince, man, and his get them fucking naked. Oh, you dirty old bastard, you dirty fuck you.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they?
No.
Speaking of weddings, it's time for today's sponsor, World Wedding Entertainment, where every love story deserves an entrance. Packages include the classic Elmer. Say I do in front of a live audience of 15,000 people as Rowdy Roddy Piper insults your entire family. The Savage and Liz Elegance Experience. A heartfelt ceremony with minimal interruptions. But don't worry, a cobra and a gift box is just waiting for you at reception. Into bigamy? Good. The McMahon Collection. Why have one wedding when you can have four? Start with a simple ceremony where you get kidnapped and drugged, and end it with a betrayal and a pedigree. Perfect for couples who believe love should be shared. Fancy a bit of heat? What about the Kane and Leto Inferno package? For couples who love passion, destruction, and questionable consent clauses. And if you're pregnant, Gene Snitsky can make sure that doesn't happen. And of course, the Billy and Chuck commitment package. It should take
3 minutes.
Book your WWE wedding today, because this isn't just a wedding, it's a main event for life. Anyway, back to the video, because WWE wasn't done humiliating everyone involved. The following week, after the wedding, they aired footage of the couple's honeymoon. In these segments, poor Al Wilson was visibly exhausted, struggling to keep up with his much younger bride.
Al, let's have sex.
Dawn was insatiable, dragging him back into the bedroom again and again and again, and then Al Wilson died.
Oh no, I've killed Wilson.
Yes, the official story was that Torrie Wilson's father died of a heart attack caused by too much sex. That is fucking... A man died because he couldn't handle his fucking honeymoon. Even by your standards, Vinny. Even by your standards, that's fucking diabolical.
Sports entertainment that you and your entire family can be proud of.
Didn't stop there. Dawn Marie, in tears at her beloved passing of her husband Al, announced it on SmackDown.
Look at Al. Look at Dawn.
And when Torrie confronted her at the fucking funeral, it devolved into a fight. The whole thing built to a match at the Royal Rumble. Stepmother versus stepdaughter. Fuck me. Looking back, it's hard to believe that this aired on primetime TV as an acceptable story. Like, that is just shit. It is shit. Why do I still watch this? People are like, wrestling's a variety show and all that. Yeah, but like... It's like in the middle of the show, they just have a fucking concept album. Like Metallica with Lou Reed. Imagine that, just slap bang in the middle of Master of Puppets.
The sun or the stars, it doesn't matter who you are, honey.
Fuck off. WWE in the 2000s, you know, was suffering the hangover from the Attitude Era, driven by fucking Vince's hormones and an obsession with pushing just stupid sexual shit. But even by those standards, this story is... What? I can't taste it. It's tasteless!
good one.
Torrie and Dawn, to their credit, they did their best with what they were given. Fucking hell. Fair fucks to you. But this was kind of just the worst. And yet, it's remembered because for better or worse, wrestling's greatest strength is the ability to make you feel fucking something, whether you're laughing or cringing or shouting, "What the fuck is this?" It just sticks with you. And the Al Wilson saga it's a perfect example of that. A moment so ridiculous, so fucking tone deaf, that it's become infamous in wrestling folklore. Like in a world of fucking death matches and supernatural powers, nothing was quite as fucking insane as Dawn Marie marrying Torrie Wilson's dad in his underwear and then killing him on their honeymoon from fucking him too much.
Oh, come on!
That's wrestling for you. Sometimes it's Shakespeare, sometimes it's the worst episode of Jerry fucking Springer you've ever seen in your life. And sometimes it's both of those things at once. I suppose that's why we love it. For now, I'm the big beefy boy, Shaz Beef. And remember, it's all fun and games until someone gets hit in the face with a steel chair. Stay safe, stay safe.